Hi everyone, March is Brain Injury Awareness Month and it's also National Athletic Training Month. We want to recognize both of those in this video. In our setting, in physical therapy, especially outpatient, the most common type of brain injuries that we see are mild traumatic brain injuries, and the mild traumatic brain injuries are like things like concussions. So a lot of you who may have had a concussion in the past can relate. Those of you who's playing sports currently are probably very aware of concussions. Back when I was playing sports, concussions weren't really talked about. We knew it was there, but we called it a ding, or you got your bell rung. You know, you may get a headache, but it didn't eliminate you from playing. And so we know a lot more about concussions now than we did even just 20, 25 years ago. So if you're a football player or any kind of collision sport athlete, and it doesn't have to be collision sports, you can just be playing anything and you get a rotational force in your head, you can get a concussion. You want to talk to, if you have one on your team or available, your athletic trainer immediately. So if you're playing for a school in Montgomery County, luckily for you, you have an athletic trainer on your sidelines or at your school. So talk to them and let them know what happened. Second, you may be told to go see a physician, a medical doctor, and the most common one to refer to is a neurologist, because they do want to check all your neurologic areas. And then some of you may also need physical therapy, because for us, we deal with vestibular issues, so balance, dizziness. In concussions nowadays, we do something called a concussion protocol. That wasn't available 20 years ago. Now we hear it all the time in the NFL. A concussion protocol varies by who you talk to or which organization sets the guidelines, but generally it sets like this. You want to be symptom-free first. So symptoms you may experience are headaches, dizziness, nausea, neck pain, irritability. There are a lot more, but those are kind of the most common. The most common is headache, and you want those symptoms to pass. If you are an athlete in the county, you want to take what's called a neuropsychological test. The most common one is called IMPACT. It's a computerized neuropsych test, and it tests your short-term memory, long-term memory, recall, things of that nature of how you're processing. And that test allows your athletic trainer or doctor to know how you're recovering. So things should get better on those tests as you're improving. Then we start to insert you into some exertion. So we might put you on the bike, we might put you on the field, do some high intensity exercise without anyone near you, without any risk of getting hit again, and see if those provoke symptoms. If they do not, then you get inserted into some activity where you could potentially get hit again. And if you're still symptom free, your neuropsych tests look great, you usually get returned back into your sport. So those are kind of the protocols that are laid out for us nowadays. Second, National Athletic Training Month. Prior to being a physical therapist, I was actually a certified athletic trainer, primarily working with high school with short-term stints at college level. I miss those days. I miss being on the sidelines. I loved the energy of game day, and I wish I could sometimes go back and be a part of that, and I still want to get involved in the community for that. If you're an athletic trainer, thank you for all that you do. What you do is invaluable to your athletes. If you're an athlete and you're lucky enough to have an athletic trainer at your school, go and thank them. Thank them for all that they do for you, being available to you. Happy Athletic Training Month to all my athletic training friends. So I hope that was helpful, and we'll see you guys next time.